Hi everyone, good evening and welcome to the Magic Show where we learn simple things to make us smart and lazy for the rest of our lives. We are meeting after a long time and I'm so happy to do a live session with you. Thank you for joining, and as usual, we all will be on mute, but you may type your questions in the chat box as we move along. At the end of the session, if we have time, we can have a face-to-face discussion. AI is a very, very huge subject. What we will do today is only touch upon the surface and explore few tools for learning how to use it and practical applications of AI. So it is like a car. You don't need to know the insides of a car to know how to run it. So what we will be doing today is just know how to run it rather than get into the technicalities and the details of how to use it. So this is only for basic users. We don't need any expertise with AI, although AI is a big buzzword which everybody throws around to just frighten you. So many tools are available for AI, and you don't need any expertise to run them. We will touch upon only Gemini and CoPilot. Gemini is by Google and CoPilot is by Microsoft. You can explore more later by looking at things like Perplexity, Grok, DeepSeek, Gamma, etc., etc. So just now we are only going to look at very, very basic tools. How many of you have used AI in the past? Can you just quickly type in the chat box? Yes, interesting. There are lots of people who have used it. Do you know that you are already using it in so many cases without knowing that you are using it? Yeah. So today we are just going to have a huge overview on how we can use it to the maximum. It is just a tool. It is like a calculator or a computer. So there is nothing to be scared of in terms of AI. Earlier, what used to happen is that we used to learn computer language. If you remember, in the good old days, the computer language was only in zeros and ones. Today, the computer understands our language. So we talk to the computer just like we talk normally in English, and we get very, very good results out of the same. Now, what can AI do? Let's start with the basics. You are already using AI in your Gmail. Have you used AI in your Gmail? It is already there. So let me just share the screen and let's see what we can do with AI in Gmail. Let me share the screen. Just give me a thumbs up when you are able to see my screen. Yeah. Can you see the screen? Sorry, can you just tell me if you can see the screen? I can't see the chat box. 1 second.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
The font is a bit too small though.
Yeah. You're not supposed to see my personal email box. So what you do in Gmail basically is you are seeing and replying your mails, right? That is the basic thing that you do. You are viewing. Now, what you can do is let us see what. Suppose I'm looking for a particular mail. I'll just look at one particular mail, and I'm opening this mail. Now, AI is already sitting here. If you notice here, you will see an option saying summarize this email. Okay. So if you click on this, you'll see a quick summary on the right. Yeah. Can you see on the right? It says this fellow, the Society of Friends, is about, this mail is about so and so, details the project of so and so, Parsec language revival and seek support. And I said that I will post it on Zoroastrians.net and Facebook. So you can just quickly summarize the mail. You see, this mail is quite long. I get many lengthy mails, and I don't know what it is all about. So if I want to see a quick summary, it gives you a quick summary. You can still ask further questions. What is this mail about? So it will give you a little more expansion. You can ask further sources, show more suggestions. What is the primary goal? You can ask several questions, and it will go on reading your mail and actually deciphering it for you. So that is the beauty of having AI within your email. Are you okay with this? Please type your responses. Yeah. So this is the first thing that you can do. You can see it within your Gmail box. Now, when you are replying to the mail, what will you do? You want to write a mail, but then what AI helps you do is also write the mail. Suppose you say compose or you say reply. When you come to the reply portion, it says, help me write this mail, Alt H. That is the shortcut for that. Now, if you say, help me write this mail, a box opens up right down below in a small window. You can say, write a brief mail. Inviting my friend for a birthday party, say. And it automatically writes the mail for you. Hi, and then you have to insert the friend's name. I'm writing to you. I'm writing to invite you to my birthday party. It's going to be on so and so date at so and so time at so and so location. I'd love for you to be there to celebrate with me. Please let me know if you can make it by RSVP. So the AI is automatically writing the mail for you. You can do whatever you want to do, and you don't have to sit and write it formally. And you can also rate it. You can say, I like it, this is a good suggestion, or I don't like it, or I can rewrite it also. You can say recreate. If you see down below, it says recreate. There is an option says refine. So I can make it more formal, I can make it more elaborate, or I can even shorten it. Are you getting this, please? So you can.
Sir, your bottom screen is not visible. We are unable to see that how you created it.
Now I created it, it was not at the bottom, it was right on the top. I had to
Yes.
just, okay, I'll just quickly say again, compose. I close this. I'll close this and I start again. I say discuss suggestion. I say compose. When I come here, it says help me write. Can you see that small link that is there?
Yes, sir.
It is saying Alt H. So a shortcut is Alt H, or you can straight away click on this and say, help me write. It has also given me a suggestion. Wish my friend speedy recovery from the hospital. Okay, so I'll say, wish my friend speedy recovery from the hospital. I just say create. And you see, it automatically creates the email without your saying anything. You are just giving a small prompt. What we have done is we have given a small prompt. You can say redo this, I don't like this. I can say recreate, or I can refine it. I can make it a little more elaborate. I can shorten it, or I can formalize it. All these three options are available. So this is the simplest way in which you can use AI to reply or to create mails. It's absolutely simple. Okay, so this is the first way in which you can use AI. Then what else it does is, suppose there is a mail which has lots and lots of links. For example, let me just look at one particular mail. I'm looking for one mail which has many iterations. Suppose this mail has 13 iterations. So what the AI is asking for, just one sec, people are asking me for the password now. So here the summary says, somebody announced the GCT Writers Award contest, somebody inquired about sending the announcement, somebody said, I will put it in the newspaper, somebody confirmed that the article would be published, so and so confirmed that they have circulated the news, and somebody said it was sent to Oceania associations. So you see, instead of reading all the 13 mails, you get a quick summary here. Okay, and on the right also, if you see, on the right, if you see, AI is automatically incorporated. You don't have to incorporate AI into Gmail account. It's already there. If you are using the latest version of Gmail, it is already there. So it automatically comes in the place. Okay, so Gemini is, yes, somebody is writing this is right. Gemini is built in all Google products. So this is Gemini at work. If you see here on the right also, the summary is there. So and so announced, so and so inquired, so and so agreed to publish, confirmed the article, and somebody confirmed that they had circulated the news. Okay, so it is extremely simple to see the summary of any mail. If it is a large mail, it's okay, no problem. It will summarize it for you and you don't have to go through it in detail. Then you have this small icon on the top. If you see this on the right top, Ask Gemini. Can you see that? So here you can still go and ask any question that you want to ask. Here, when it says enter the prompt, means enter your question. Don't worry about these technical words. You can enter your question. What I want to say, show me. Okay, let me just say, I will just type it out. I will say, now this is very powerful. I am saying, see the question I am asking, what are my tasks for next week based on my last week emails? Are you able to see that? So it will go through all my emails and tell me what are the tasks which are pending for me to be done in the next week. Here are your potential tasks. These are the events. You have to attend some panel, attend this introduction, introduce so-and-so. There's an award contest, review branch categorization proposal, review retirement roadmap. So all these things are automatically available. What we did is we just said, ask Gemini. We clicked on this and said, ask Gemini. Suppose I say, now this is not only for your Gmail, it is also for your calendar. So I can ask this question, what are my appointments for next week? It will go through my calendar and give me all the appointments. What are my appointments? So we are finding so many things which are there in my calendar. Some book launch is there, somebody's birthday is there, some lunch is there, etc., etc. So this is a very, very easy way to access all your data. And remember, you have not done anything, you just clicked this icon of Gemini. That's all. And you are able to see your emails, you are able to see your calendar, and it is so easy to access it. Even Zoom has AI inbuilt. So Gmail has AI which is inbuilt. Zoom has AI which is inbuilt, where if you go to the chat box and you say, what has been discussed so far, or what are the points that are relevant for me, it will automatically give you that in the chat box itself. Then there is AI on the news sites also. So certain news sites, for example, if you go to ndtv.com and you look at any item of news, apart from this, if you see here, it says show quick read. Summary is AI generated. So you click on this and you'll see a summary of the entire news article. You don't need to read the entire article. You get the summary on the spot. Now this is also very, very cool. You don't need to spend too much time reading the entire details. If you have time, of course, you can read the whole thing. But if you want to have a quick summary, this says that you get a quick read. Now, so many websites have handled this all the time. Then we come to the basic tools where we do advanced search. We all know that Google helps us to search, but Gemini helps us to do an advanced search. So we go to something called, just note this, and this is only a one-time thing. You say gemini.google.com. Just type that and you come to a screen. What should we do today? So there are so many options which keep coming. So let me ask Gemini. This is just an extension of what we did. We can say write an email to the union explaining why wages cannot be increased and bonus cannot be paid this year owing to decline in profits. Now this is a very tricky letter normally. I just say write a letter and AI will write the entire letter for you. Here so and so, this. Are you getting the feeling? It's a very nice letter. You can say, make it little friendly and informal. I'm not typing anything. You can see I'm just giving instructions, write a letter, and then I'm saying make it little more friendly and informal. So here the whole thing has been redone and it has been made friendly and informal. Now, important thing here is that if you want something specific, you will have to give specific instructions. So that is what we call as a prompt. When you enter a prompt, it automatically understands what you are trying to say. So we are saying everything in simple English. We are not making any complications. We are not writing any major commands. Nothing. We are just typing simply. Suppose I say another prompt, make an appeal. I'm just saying, these are all difficult conversations. So I am saying, make an appeal for organ donation for Rotary. So the appeal is very nicely worded, very, very simply done. And there is absolutely nothing that you are writing. But if you notice, it is written in a very, very sensible way and very organized way and very simple to understand. I can say make it elaborate a little more, or I can say make it short, whatever, elaborate more. It will give you the benefits of organ donation, etc., etc. Now the appeal is little bigger. Or if you can say make it shorter. I'm just typing it in English. Now see, this is very, very brief. Are you getting this? It is so easy to look at, or rather to create stuff. It's absolutely crazy. Yes, it can also translate to different vernacular languages. Slowly, the vernacular languages are coming in. But right now, English is the most powerful aspect of this entire thing. But yes, there are options for vernacular languages also. You're right. So are we clear on this? Any questions so far? It is very simple. It is all inbuilt. You are not doing anything. You are not entering anything. You are not giving any complex commands. You are just writing in plain English.
Fully
Right?
charged.
Now, for example, I want to write a mail to my senior colleague. It can be anything. Actually, I'm just giving you some random examples. It can be just anything. Let me again go back to, I am saying, write a polite mail to my senior friend that I will be unable to attend the inauguration of his new office in Delhi due to personal reasons. Now, the more detail you write, the better the output will be. You are telling so many things here. You are saying that it is a senior friend. You are saying that there is a new office inauguration in Delhi. And you are also giving the reason why you are not. Yes, it is gemini.google.com. That's right. So it's a very, very simple way of handling correspondence, handling your writing basically. This is mainly writing. You can make a small brochure, you can make a small leaflet, you can make anything. So writing is one thing. Suppose I want to do drawing. So I am saying draw a dog with a Mexican hat on a serene mountain. Oh, sorry, it's not able to do this. Create images. You have to go to create images. It takes a little time. Okay. It has created a dog with a Mexican hat on a serene mountain. Now, this is really, really crazy. You can say anything. You can say draw, or you can say make it a black dog and make it a black dog. I don't like this fellow. It takes a few. So now the dog has become black. You can make it laugh, you can do whatever. So are we okay? No, it is not a paid service. It is free for all at the moment. So you don't have to worry about this. So are we clear on this? How easy it is to do anything
Hi, Gemini. Create a photograph of a beagle dog on top of a mountain. Create a picture of a beagle dog on top of a mountain.
Sorry, I got disconnected.
Create a picture of a dog on a mountain.
Okay, sorry, are you with me? Are you able to see me? Yeah.
Not yet.
No, I'll share my screen again.
No, can't see you. Oh, God. Hello? Hello, are you there? Yes, dear. Yes, no, I'm not getting through ESD. How do I go back to the screen to him? No, he has got cut off. He has to come in.
Sorry for the break. My Net connection has been misbehaving today. Any case. So let me go back to where we were drawing. Again, type gemini.google.com. And we were drawing something. So we can say create images. And now I can say draw an Indian woman in a sari. It is building the application. I don't know why it's like this. Create images. Okay. Now, this is what is generative AI. It is generating from nothing. This is not a real person. This is not an image which is found on the net. And just now I'll just say make the sari red. Great. So you can do a whole lot of stuff by just running this. Okay, sorry, today my connection is not 100%. So if I get disconnected, I will surely come back. So please wait, don't disconnect. So generating images is so easy. You just say what you want to generate and you can. Now I will say something interesting. Now this is Gemini. Now let us also explore CoPilot, copilot.microsoft.com. This is the second one, which is from Microsoft. So let us go to copilot.microsoft.com. Gemini was one, Copilot is another one. So the same thing what you did there, you could do here. Now suppose I will say, this is something interesting. I will say, create an invite for 50th anniversary celebrations on 15th November at 6 p.m. at the Royal Club. So I'm just saying, create an invitation. So the invitation is in writing. And see, again, it would also ask, what would you like me to tailor this further? Perhaps add names, a theme, or a code that reflects the journey. I don't want that. Make a card out of it. I'm just giving make an invitation. Now here it is generating out of thin air. It is not looking at anything else. I have just said, I have a 50th anniversary celebration. I want to make a card, and slowly it is making a invitation card. Then I'll say, can you add some flowers to the card? So he is giving me two options. I thought of a couple of ways I could answer. Which one do you like better? So this is really crazy. It can give you a whole lot of options. and go on refining it, give some names, add some more details, anything that you want. You can give the entire address of the club, etc., etc. And you'll keep on doing it till the time you find something which you want, and you can download it and use it yourself. It has put some flowers. Which one do you like? I can say I like the left one or the right one. And this is the updated invitation card. Now it is as simple as, yes, you can ask it to add your photo also. You can ask it to add your photo also. Add this photo. Let me see if I can add my photo onto this. So I uploaded a photo from my gallery. I said, add this photo to this card. Yes, Gemini also can do this. Gemini also can do this. I'm just showing you multiple ways of handling the same thing. I can add 2 photos if it is an anniversary celebration, then I can add 2 photos. Now you don't need to ask me, can you do it? You just have to type it in. That's all. You see, I don't need to know Photoshop. I don't need to know Canva. I don't need to know anything. It just does the work for you. Then you can do some finer changes. You can add the details, etc., and you can get your card ready. And that's about it. Now this is the fun stuff. Yeah, you can add animation also. I'm just giving you the overview. You can do a whole lot of things and make it fun. Now, let me say something serious. Maybe in the, I say, design an office building with 20,000 square feet for a courier service company. Let me see whether it is able to do something. How much would you pay for this to design, and how much time will you wait for the designer to come back to you? Yeah. He's creating an office building with 20,000 square feet for a courier service company. So I'm making it very clear. What is the type of building I want? How much area I want? Okay. I can say it can be for a administrative office. I can say it is for a manufacturing factory. Now see, he's saying sketching a space for speed and logistics because it is a courier company. You can just type it in and create a gallery, and all is all fancy stuff. I'm just giving you the simple thing where you can just say type it and get it. That's it. Yeah, think of the architect, think of the programmer, think of the web designer. Everybody's jobs are at stake. Okay, so it is creating something. Oh, it has also put DHL on the top. So you can put your logo. You can say add this logo and it will put that logo on the top. I am saying sketch me a layout in detail. Let it complete this, or even I can just. This is a 20,000 square feet office. Yeah, so I'm saying sketch me a layout with a floor plan. See the beauty of it, you're just saying it in simple English. You're not really doing any programming, you're not doing anything. So I'll stop this. It's taking a lot of time. I can say, sketch me a layout with a floor plan in detail. Let me see whether it can do something like that. So he has understood that I am asking about this layout for a courier HQ. So there can be a conversation also. It gives you the floor plan, which room will be where, staircase will be where. This is really amazing. Let me know if you'd like to explore a 3D rendering. So you can ask for a 3D rendering, branding elements, tailor it to a specific location, show it to me in Dharavi. So you can say anything and it will make it for you. Okay. So this is another thing. So what we saw first was it can write, it can draw. Now let us see if you can summarize stuff. So you have a lot of things, like for example, now I'll stop the share here and I will share the screen in a slightly different way. Yeah. Now, what are you seeing? No, sorry, this is not the one. Okay, now you can see my screen. Yeah. Now I am saying what we can do is we can summarize documents. Now, sometimes PDF documents are very large. Just as we summarized mails, we can even summarize documents. So what you need to do is, now I'll just show you one document which I have. It's a very small document. Are you able to see this document? It is just a sponsorship document. Okay. Just give me a thumbs up if you can see it. Yeah. Okay. Now this is a PDF document, but I'm too lazy to read it. So what I'll say is, I'll upload this document. So what I will do is I will just drag it here. You can add up to 20 files and I can say summarize this. This PDF can be 200 pages, this can be 500 pages. It will do a summary and give it to you. I have just shown you one page to make it easier and make it faster. So now it says, this is a summary of the document. Purpose, objectives, sponsorship tiers, benefits of sponsors, campaign elements. Now again it is asking me, would you like a tailored pitch or presentation based on this for potential sponsors? Or Rotary outreach, because I had asked organ donation request for Rotary. It is also understanding that I have something to do with Rotary. So he's saying, are you wanting to make a presentation or you want a tailored pitch for potential sponsors for a Rotary outreach, etc., etc. So this is another thing which this guy can do. Okay, it can summarize documents from PDFs. Now, let me see. This is an image. It is a JPG image. Okay, and it is very cluttered and very small print and all. So I am too lazy. So I don't want to go through the whole thing. I'll just put the JPG inside and I say summarize this. So it was a brochure for some course. So here is the summary of the event. Instantly, what is the overview? What are the key details? What is the purpose? Arey Baba, you didn't tell me who is the speaker. So I just say who is the speaker. It knows I am talking about the same document. The speaker is Dr. Shehnaz Kama, founder of so-and-so and a leading scholar, etc. Would you like a brief bio to introduce her at an event? So you can even ask for a brief bio and it will find out from the web. Give me her brief. Now this is not on in that particular document. So it will go out and search. Yeah. You just drag and drop it inside the box. That's all that you're doing. The PDF, the JPG, whatever you're doing, you can just drag and drop it here. I'm just dragging it from my hard disk and just dropping it here. Okay. Can you see how powerful this is and how easy it is? It's crazy. So PDF documents, JPG documents. Then today there are so many cases where you get some messages on WhatsApp and you want to do a fact check, right? So what you can do is you can just say fact check this, and then you can copy and paste this message. Today I think we had just one sec. Today I got one message on Sonam Wangchuk, who he is and whether that, oh sorry. So I'm just typing fact check this and I'm just pasting that message here. Okay. So some stuff is there about Sonam Wangchuk and I'm just saying fact check this. Okay. And I'm giving it to CoPilot. Now what it is saying is there are certain things which are facts, which are verified, and certain things unverified or misleading claims. No, you can't do it in Yahoo. You will have to go to copilot.microsoft.com or gemini.google.com. Now these are the misleading claims, and therefore this is the conclusion. The passage is blending factual elements with conspiracy-laden narratives and unverified personal claims. Now this is such a beautiful thing that you can do fact check on the spot. Okay. There was some WhatsApp some time back about Sundar Pichai, how he responded, this, that, etc. Yes, you can convert a JPG into a PDF. A whole lot of things you can do. You have to just play with it. So you can do a fact check. Okay. It will sort out the facts with a. Now, the other interesting thing, this is something very interesting. You know, I write these weekly articles on apps for the workplace. So I do this writing on a regular basis, on a weekly basis. So I wrote an article on an app called ClickUp. Now I am saying make a podcast from the following. I have written this article and I want to make it into a podcast so that it becomes more interesting. So I just upload this entire article in text form. What I've done is I've just put the text. Okay. Now your podcast is being prepared. It will walk listeners through the power of this all-in-one productivity platform, from agile sprints to seamless collaboration and smart task tracking. Once it is ready, you'll get a notification. So it will take time. And the podcast is very beautifully done. Like a male and a female will start talking, and it will give you all the features of this particular app. What I write for Bombay Chartered Accountants Society, and the entire last year's articles, whatever I had written, they've converted it into a podcast. I'll be sharing it on my website very soon. But that is the best part of this. I want this to be completed so that you can just, it's just a 2-minute podcast, but all the voices, all the information, all the details are very, very. So you can create a podcast out of text. You can create a presentation out of text. You can create a video out of text. Everything is just text based. So it is creating a podcast. We'll come back to it. Okay, it's taking a little time. We'll come back to it. It can also write programs. So I am writing a simple program. I've kept this ready so that I don't have to type it again. So I'm saying, okay, wait a minute for it to settle down. Otherwise, it will mess up the whole thing. Sorry. Just refresh the page so that we don't get into a mess. You can write a program like this. Write a program in C sharp to calculate compound interest. Ask for inputs of principal, rate of interest, period, and display the result as compound interest for the total period is so much and total amount at the end of the period including principal is so much. It will write a program also. So here he has written a simple interactive C sharp program. How it works? Yes, we'll come to the problems also. So how it works, what is the formula used, etc., and you have to just paste it and it will straight away run. It will ask you also, would you like a version with monthly breakdowns or a GUI interface, etc. I'm not getting into the detail of it. You can make websites, you can make presentations. There is a very cool app which is called Gamma.app, GAMMA.app. Now this creates presentations. So when you say create a new presentation, this is a paid service. Now you can paste text and create a presentation. So you can have a 10-page document and you can just paste the document and say make a presentation out of this. It will create it instantly. Create from a one-line prompt in a few seconds. So you can just say create a presentation for organ donation and it will create it. Import file from or URL or create from a template. So I will say, okay, let us try the other one. Create a one-line prompt in a few seconds. So my prompt is saying, make a presentation for Rotary for organ donations. So I just gave one line. This is costing not much. This can cost something like not more than $100 per year. So he has made the slides. This is how it is, why it matters, driving change, personal story. See, he has picked up something from the web also, overcoming myths, etc., etc. Okay, now you can say use a theme. I can say I want to use this theme. Okay, and I say generate, and my presentation is generated. Now this is awesome. AI at its best. It takes a couple of minutes to generate the entire presentation, and it's so this is the presentation, why it matters. All images will also be inserted here. Some examples are given, myths and barriers, etc., etc. No, it's not on the App Store. This is online. Gamma.app you can use online. I am not sure whether you will have an app on this, but this is best seen on the big screen. You can't. So I can say present, and now I can straight away present this entire thing. I can say next, next, next. It has put some nice visuals also. Can you see how easy it is to do this? You can share it with somebody online. You can just give a link. You can download it as a PPT. You can do whatever you want to do. See the pictures, see the codes, see the examples, all done in one shot. Yeah, you can, anybody can use it. I can share it with you. You can use it, you can download it as a PowerPoint, and then you can make changes to the presentation. Extremely powerful. Let us see what happened to our podcast, whether it has come. No, it has not yet come. I don't know why it's taking so much time. It should not take so much time. Yes, you can share the presentation. There is an option to share it also. So there is absolutely no problem. Now, this is something where you are telling AI to do something for you. Now, you can also further do create an agent. So what it means is, I'll just paste the text here and understand what it means. I'm saying you are an experienced travel agent. So I'm telling AI that you are an experienced travel agent. Find me the shortest flight from Mumbai to Auckland on 26 October and return on 26 November. Also find a hotel near to the airport, maybe 4-star, how to book it, and also commuting to and from the airport. Show me at least 10 nearby places of interest during the trip and where and how to book them. So I am making him a travel agent. Okay. Now I am saying, do it. You are an experienced travel agent. Now, an experienced travel agent, I expect him to give me very interesting stuff. So he has already given me the interesting places in Auckland to go to. Here's a full travel plan. Shortest flight from Mumbai to Auckland, which airline on which date, return, duration, fare. You can book this flight directly from Singapore Airlines or Make My Trip or Google Flights. So you can just click here and start booking. 4-star hotel near Auckland Airport. No hotel Auckland Airport. Distance 0.1 miles. Rating, amenities, price, booking options, airport commute, walkable from the terminal, taxi, Uber, hotel shuttle. Top places of interest in Auckland. 8 must-visit spots, booking tips. Go here and book it. And it also asks me further, would you like me to bundle this into a printable itinerary to help with visa and insurance details? So I can just say yes, and it will make a printable itinerary. Can you see how easy but how powerful this is? I just said, you are a travel agent and you find what are the good spots, what are the days I'm staying, find a hotel near the airport, 10 places of interest to be seen. And it is giving the entire itinerary. This is not search. This is just a whole new way of looking at stuff. So you can say, you are a programmer, do this for me. You are an interior designer, design an office of 3,000 square feet for me, and so on. So you can create agents for better results. So the basic thing is you have to define your prompts very, very carefully and as detailed as possible. The more detail you give, the better output you will get. But it is all in simple English. You don't have to worry about. Let me see if this fellow is done. No, he is not yet done. Okay. Okay, now see here it is prepared. ClickUp prowess productivity. Now, if I listen to this podcast, just one second. I don't know whether I have shared the sound with you or not.
Welcome to CoPilot Podcasts. You know that feeling when you're juggling 8 different apps just to get through your workday? Well, what if I told you that's actually making you less productive? Today, we're diving into ClickUp, the platform that's promising to replace them all. We'll explore how it's transforming productivity, why major companies are switching over, and what this means for the future of work.
Are you able to
And
hear
it's
it?
not just hype. We're talking about a platform that's grown from making just $1 million in 2018 to an incredible $278.5 million in 2024. That's a pretty clear signal that something significant is happening in how we approach productivity.
Those numbers are wild. But before we dive into the growth story, help our listeners understand what exactly is ClickUp.
So, at its core, ClickUp is an all-in-one productivity platform that combines project management, team chat, document sharing, and AI automation.
So it is picking up everything from whatever I have written, and it has also gone and done its own research. And it is giving a very, very well robust podcast. The voices are all AI generated. So it is not specific, but it is very, very clear. Did you get this? This is really powerful. I hope you enjoyed this part. Can you prepare something for HPV vaccination project we are doing in Sane Guruji school tomorrow? Yes, of course, we can create. You can just go here and say, prepare. Okay, let me see if you can. I'll just copy or I'll just have to type it, I think. Prepare a presentation for HPV vaccination project at Sane Guruji school tomorrow. Now, I didn't know what is HPV. What it is explaining to me what is HPV. It's a common virus. Why does HPV matter? Power of prevention. Vaccines are safe and effective. Who should get vaccinated? Safety and side effects. And it has also incorporated Sane Guruji School on-site vaccination camp, insert date and time, consent forms to be distributed today, what parents need to know, question and answer session, call to action. Now, this is really, really amazing. Any comments, you can just type in the chat box. This is something impromptu. Somebody asked for it and it is there, right there. If you want, we can go to Gamma and actually make a presentation on this entire thing. Yeah, so what is important here is how you define the prompt, how you ask a detailed question and get and give appropriate assumptions also. Absolutely, it is magical. Now, how do we use AI on the phone? That is another topic. All these things you can do on the phone. You can just go, you can download apps. One app is called Gemini, the other app is called CoPilot, and you can just download it. And whatever we did on the computer, you can do everything on your phone also. So let me see if I can show you something on the phone. If my connection holds, I will show you something on the phone, which is again very magical. So let me share my phone screen. I'll take a few minutes more so that, are you okay with that? We are overshooting our limit of 1 hour.
Yes, we are okay.
My mobile screen is not coming up for some reason. No, because of the break in the internet, I think this connection to the mobile screen is not working. I'll see if I can do it at the end, but I have to give you a few more comments before we wrap up. But on the mobile, you can actually point to something and say, what is this? You can actually ask questions. I had one very interesting thing where you have a bunch of wires and you want to plug it into the plug, and which wire goes where. It will actually tell you which wire goes where on the mobile screen itself. So that was something interesting which I wanted to share with you. Somehow this is not. So important thing here is, as I said earlier, you have to ask a detailed question, give your assumptions, and okay, if you have, no, there is no conflict. You use only one at a time, no? You don't, Gemini and Copilot, if both are there, you use only one at a time. Okay, one part I forgot to show you is the advanced search. Now this is also interesting. I think we got disconnected at that time. So I am asking a question. Now this is something interesting. What is the total market for financing of two-wheelers and four-wheelers in Mumbai, Pune, and Surat? And I want to see it in a tabular form. Can you imagine this information available in a tabular form in a fraction of a. And he is also given the sources where he has found this information from. He's given the references. Okay. Now, maybe one more. Give me a summary. I'm asking some random questions of the latest report on Sustainable Development Goals at the UN. So it gives me the entire report of 2025. There is nothing to download as far as the computer is concerned. On the mobile phone, yes, you have to download the app called Gemini and you have to download an app called CoPilot. But as far as the computer is concerned, it is there online. Can you see this report, 2025 report? Let me try one more thing. Latest energy consumption figures. Now, this information is very difficult to get. If you do a Google search, you will not get all this information. I'm saying latest energy consumption figures in India, giving state-wise and industry-wise details in tabular form. He is also creating a table for me. Now, this is state-wise and this is industry-wise. And additional highlights he is giving me. Or maybe some very simple question. Is it wise to invest in real estate in Mumbai today? Let's see what he has to say. Why it is good to invest? What are the investment hotspots? Things to watch out for, regulatory complexity, interest rate sensitivity, etc., etc. For the lawyers, somebody can ask, what is the latest case law on compulsion to share Aadhaar number to any authority? Yes, it is synthesizing the information and it is giving you the reference points also. What is the Supreme Court verdict? What is the bottom line? What are the key legal updates, etc., etc. And it also gives you the references from where it has taken the information. Or maybe somebody will like this.
Yes,
We
Ji,
are
I
all
have a
lazy people, no?
question.
I
I
am
have
saying
a
find me the cheapest OTG oven for home use on Amazon.in.
Yes, Ji, I have a question, if it's okay.
Yeah, just one second. I'll just wind up and
Sure,
then
sure,
we can take questions. Yeah, sure.
sure. Thank you.
Can you see this? Cheapest OTG on Amazon.in. It is giving you the features, it is giving you the price, it is giving you the power, features, etc. View on Amazon, click here, and straight away it goes to Amazon and it can give you. Now, a couple of caveats when you are using AI, it can go wrong. Every time they give you this warning that it can go wrong and it can go wrong very badly. Number one, it can have accuracy problems. The AI can have hallucinations also. It will start thinking different things when you are asking it something. So be careful. Don't blindly use it, but it is a good tool. Once you use it, you will get addicted to it. You can refine it over a period of time and it will know who you are. So first time you get into Gemini, it knows that you are who you are because you are logged into your Google Chrome. First time you log into your CoPilot, it will ask you for your user ID and password. So it knows who you are and it will remember you. And as you keep on asking questions, if you remember when I asked about something, it said, is it for Rotary? I'll give you a presentation. So it is just marvelous. Only thing lacking is AI is ultimately somebody has programmed it to fetch information, understand information, and present it to you in a logical form. There is no human touch in AI. So it can give you some very cut and dried options without any thinking about the human part. There are people who are doing interviews on AI. They are scanning the biodatas, giving parameters that I want this. And based on the biodata, AI will start asking questions. that this is the right question, and then it will evaluate the person also. So these are some of the major issues which we have to be careful about on AI. Yes, somebody wanted to ask a question. The floor is open now. You can either type it or you can just raise your hand and ask.
Yes, Ji. It's Kumia.
Yeah,
Yes, Ji. Now, I put one chapter of my book on
yeah,
ChatGPT, and that explains technopauses. And ChatGPT remembers it and keeps guiding me accordingly.
right.
But there is a word limit in ChatGPT, and after a while, it will tell you that now you can't exceed this limit, and it goes off. So, I mean, does Gemini do the same thing? Can you educate Gemini and then say that now
Yeah. You can
imagine yourself
train.
to be an expert and tell me this?
You can train all the AI tools, but the more deeper you are, the more information you want, the more questions you have, you will have to pay for it someday or the other. Like Perplexity, it allows you only 5 queries per day unless you pay for it. The free stuff is only 5 queries per day. So there are various options and there are various specializations. So one has to be a little careful in terms of using them. But of course, if it is professionally to be used, I think it's worth paying that small price. If you,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Perplexity, again, these are all Perplexity, DeepSeek, all these are different versions. They handle your data in different ways, keep giving you the information, and you can go for the same question, you can go to multiple people and then ask them questions, and they will give you answers. You take whatever is of use to you and whatever you feel.
Yes, the uncle, we also have this something called as this Turnitin, or when we're having these reports and articles, right?
Sorry?
So I'm saying that when we write our research articles and stuff like that, they many times tell you the articles are plagiarized using AI. So,
Yeah.
you know,
So then there
that
are
is the
AI
biggest.
tools which find out whether you have written the article by AI or not. So
No, that is true. But then, how accurate is Quillbot and all is what I wanted to know. Because a lot of students of us struggle, when they write the articles and then post it there. So there has
yeah.
to be a detection point somewhere.
So it is, that's what I'm saying, that there are tools which detect whether you have done, you have plagiarized it or you have done some original work.
Hmm.
Normally, AI, when it is the images, etc., the voices, etc., they are generated, but text normally is normally picked up, as you saw, the references from various websites, it is picked up. So there
Yeah.
are tools which are available. Actually, AI, you can do about 10 sessions on AI and still not finish it. So there are so many tools which
Yeah, because we did use Quillbot and all here, but then isn't Quillbot again a part of AI ultimately at the
yeah,
end
yeah,
of the
yeah.
day?
Quillbot,
You know?
Writer, Writer, all these are
Ah,
all writing tools.
correct.
Somebody is asking, is Gemini, CoPilot, and other apps that use our photo and data safe? Safety is something which I keep on talking about all the time. Is your house safe when you lock the door? You call a locksmith and he will open it in 5 minutes. So you have to trust the system. Nothing is 100% safe, but they have various systems which are fairly, I would say, fairly robust to keep your data safe. But once in a while, it can happen.
Question,
Yeah,
Sharon. Uh, Everybody's mobile nowadays gets automatically Meta AI.
yeah,
The last week or 10 days on different things, whether it is politics or whether it is cricket. I've just
yeah.
asked. So, can you just give 5 or 6 highlights of how Meta AI performs?
See, Meta is also one of the AIs that of the several that are in the market. Like you have, as I said, you have DeepSeek, which is from China. You have Meta, you have Gemini, you have CoPilot, you have Perplexity, you have a whole lot of AIs there. Each one has its own You have Grok from Twitter, that is X. You have Grok. Everyone uses, like Grok uses the data which is available on Twitter. It doesn't go out. Perplexity uses a lot of data from the Google search engines. So everyone works in their own way, depending on your specialization and your needs. If you are a researcher in a particular topic or you want information on a particular area, you can try out multiple systems, and before you start paying for it, you can test it out. Whatever works for you, you start paying for it and get the maximum out of it.
Thank you.
Meta is also very powerful. Grok is very powerful. If you go on Twitter, people ask Grok, what about this? What about that? Is this factually true? Etc. etc. So there is a whole lot of stuff that is there. Any other questions? What is the difference between ChatGPT and Gemini and CoPilot? See, all, as I said, all are different tools. Like you can go from one place to another in different types of cars. There are variations, but all perform the similar functions. So you can't say that this is different from this because of this. Gemini uses their inbuilt Google search. CoPilot uses the inbuilt Bing search. And therefore, there can be variations. What Google looks for from Gemini, CoPilot may not find, or vice versa. And if you ask the same question multiple times to the same chatbot, like you ask Gemini the same question multiple times, it may give you different results also. Factually, it may be true, but it can be different. Like, for example, when you're drawing, every time you get a different result because it is generated on the spot. There is nothing, no reference point. Any other questions? Thank you all for being so patient, and sorry for the break in between. And I hope you enjoyed whatever we did, and we will have more sessions later. Thank you very much and good night.
Thank you. It was really helpful.
Thank you, Yasdi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Yazdi. Bye.
Thank you,
Welcome.
Yasdi.